Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Juice Bowl Podcast Sports Edition with Jacob and Jared. Say hello.
Hello.
I am your whatever they want to call me. What do you call me again?
Mediator.
Mediator. And today we'll be discussing the top 10,
Nope.
top 100.
Nope.
That's the one.
Top 50.
Top 50? Oh.
Top 50. Dylan, come on.
Top
We don't want to be here all
50.
dang day.
Right on top of it.
Greatest players of all time, correct?
Yep, for basketball.
Greatest
basketball.
NBA players of all time, plus a 10 honorable mentions.
Okay. And what's the start of the list? You know what? I decide that. Jacob, you go first.
All right,
Go
I'm
with
gonna
honorable mention.
start with my 10 honorable mentions. These guys were obviously great, obviously all Hall of Famers, but they're not just good enough to crack the list. They barely missed it. My 10 are Paul Pierce, Chris Webber, Tracy McGrady, Dennis Rodman, Bob McAdoo, Carmelo Anthony, Pau Gasol, Chris Bosh, Bob Cousy, and James Harden. Jared disagrees with one of those.
No, this is interesting. Because James Harden is a league MVP, Dylan. Because Dylan has no idea anything about basketball, so I'm going to pretty much talk to Dylan. Dylan, he's a league MVP 1 year. Multiple time scoring champ. Am I right, Jake?
Yeah, I think 2-time.
And he's not, I think he should be in the, just from that alone. Like, okay, he didn't win, but his career's not over, Jake. He was the closest one to be in the Warriors, I
Jared,
think.
exactly. His career isn't over, but I'm saying right now as it sits, he's not. I don't think he's peaked yet. I think when he does peak, he'll finally have a double-digit three-point made game, not a double-digit three-point miss game in a playoff game. So we have yet to see that.
Yeah. Well, we'll get through the list, and I'll point out a player who I think James Harden is better than. But I'll do my honorable mentions. Pretty much the same thing. I got Carmelo Anthony, Sidney Moncrief, Pau Gasol, Tracy McGrady, Jerry Lucas, Chris Webber, Adrian Dantley, Pete Maravich, Alonzo Mourning, and Ginobili. Don't know much about these players' stats, to be honest.
You just know of their
weren't good enough
greatness.
to make the top 50.
You just know of their
Just
greatness.
I knew they made like multiple All-Stars and they're important parts of their teams, but they never like went deep enough into playoffs or did anything crazy.
Couldn't carry a team to
So
the.
Jake, you want to start off? We're gonna start with 5. We're gonna go 5 at a time.
So we'll
start
go
with 50.
we'll go 50 through 46 right now. And my 50 through 46, 50 being Wes Unseld, 49 being Adrian Dantley, 48 being Dominique Wilkins, 47 being Walt Frazier, and 46 being Elvin Hayes.
Okay.
I feel like that's
So should
solid.
Should we talk about each one of ours after we say it? Or should I say
You
mine?
say your 5 and then we can discuss.
Okay, 50 Westbrook, 49 George Mikan.
Oh,
It was hard to grade the 50s player. Dude, George Mikan was a beast.
shit.
I'm on Basketball Reference right now. He has so many stats. Let me
Jared.
pull it up right now.
Okay, Jared.
George Mikan, 1949 to 1956.
Only played 7 years. Was insane.
3-time scoring champ. He's a 6-time All-NBA and a 1-time champ, 4-time All-Star. No, he's actually a 5-time champ.
He's a
my bad.
5-time champ.
With a 1-time Finals MVP.
George Mikan was insane. He's the first greatest big man ever.
Yeah.
All
His
right.
stats average 23, 13, and 3. It's pretty good.
It's not Will
So I
Chamberlain.
have George Mikan at 49, 48, Gary Payton. I think he won Defensive Player of the Year, right?
Yeah, he won it.
As a guard, I think he was pretty good. It's just Michael Jordan. Mutombo at 47.
Oh, didn't even touch Dikembe Mutombo.
Really?
No.
I thought he was pretty good. I think he was
I
the
wouldn't.
best
If it was me,
defensive center
Jared.
in the. I don't know, Hakeem.
If it was me, Jared, I would put Dennis Rodman on the list before I put Dikembe Mutombo on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that, but I don't like. Okay, best player on the team, Dikembe Mutombo. He was on the Nuggets, right?
Yeah,
and they,
you're
like,
right. Yeah,
they
yeah,
made
I
some
can see
plays.
that, yeah.
Put Dennis Rodman best player on the team.
Catastrophe.
Where does that team go? Yeah, exactly. But at 46, I have Paul Pierce, who you had an honorable mention.
Yeah.
I think he was one of the best players in Kobe's era, the 2000s, that challenged him, the Celtics. He needed Garnett and Ray Allen, but he won the Finals MVP, which shows.
I don't think Russell
He's a
Westbrook
big
should have
part,
made this
probably.
list at all. I think he's just a stat.
Dude,
just
triple doubles 3 years
He's
in a
just
row.
a stat taker. If he won
I know,
MVP
but-
the first time he did it, Jared, why didn't he win it the second time he did it?
He's absolutely a stat stuffer.
And it's absolutely because Steven Adams would let him grab rebounds.
But that's history, dude.
It's
We're talking about the NBA history. Like, he's the only one that's ever did that since Oscar Robertson.
yeah, but I'm just not a fan of that. I don't know. I need to see him.
I get it. I can see if you had. That's the only reason why. If he didn't have the triple double, like I would be like, even if he averaged like 9 rebounds, 9 assists. For those who see, I'm like, no, he's not on the list. There's no shot.
But he averaged
because it's a triple
one more.
double. I mean, it just sounds different. Like, that's crazy. 3 years
Yeah.
in a row.
All right. I mean, Paul Pierce, he almost made the list. Like I could say 46 through 50, with the exception of Elvin Hayes and Walt Frazier. The last three, Wilkins, Dantley, and Unseld, could have.
Listen, Walt Frazier should be definitely higher on your list. That pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, man.
That pissed me the fuck off.
Because I'm looking at
I'm a dedicated Knicks fan. The only two without Walt Frazier, the Knicks are nothing. The Knicks are like the Brooklyn Nets.
But for me, Jared,
Dude,
like
I
the way I'm
can't believe
thinking
you
it,
did that.
oh,
I can't believe you did that.
I just think these next guys are better. I just think these guys
Walt
are better.
Frazier is the best player in Knicks history.
Well, that's true.
Come on now.
Can't believe you're doing Patrick Ewing like that.
Come on, what's next, Dylan?
We're doing 45
40s.
through 41. We're finishing out the 40s. So I'll go
All right,
with
go ahead.
mine. I got 45 Rick Barry, 44 Ray Allen, 43 Alex English,
Ooh.
42 Bill Walton, and 41 Kawhi Leonard.
Okay. We have around the same players. Wait, you went 45, 41?
Yeah, 45, 41.
So 45 of Kevin McHale.
Oh, okay.
44, I have Reggie Miller.
Oh,
43, I have Dominique Wilkins.
okay,
42, I have Clyde Drexler.
okay.
And 41, I have Ray Allen. You know what? I kind of contradicted myself. I had a really hard time with Ray Allen and Clyde Drexler. Who's better?
I kind of did, but then I was like, Clyde Drexler led his team to the finals twice,
He did.
but Ray Allen could never get his team past anyone.
That is absolutely right. But in today's NBA, who would you rather have?
I'd rather have, I don't know, because Clyde Drexler kind of did everything.
Ray Allen shooting all these threes?
But
dude,
Ray
giving them the
Allen
green light?
he did take a million threes. I'd
He
say
was taking
Ray
more
Allen.
today.
Ray Allen on the Supersonics would be killer this.
And
this
Ray
year.
Allen, when he was on the Bucks, like he was like just not just 3-point shooter. He grew
Yeah.
into that. He
Yeah.
was like an all-around player. But that was I think I don't know. You can go either way with that. You said ooh on Kevin McHale, Jake. Did you not have him on your list? Or?
I absolutely do have him on my list, but I was just shocked that he's
thought
that.
he was. I underrated him a little bit.
I think you did underrate Kevin McHale for, despite as much as I don't like the Celtics, I really am a big Kevin McHale guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Would you
He
call him
kind of
a
invented
player
the modern post play.
It's just he's forgotten because Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You never know what he could be if he was the best player on the team.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I can see.
I'm agreeing with it. Did you have any
Bill
problems
Walton.
with what I said, Jared? You're not a big Bill Walton guy.
No, I built one on my 40. We're just gonna get into that.
Okay.
I thought he was good. I think his dude. I thought he had way better numbers.
He got hurt.
His numbers are not. I know, but no, I mean like in his MVP year and his championship year, like he only averaged like 18 a game.
It was the coke-filled 70s. People were doing whatever they wanted.
That's true. It's just
Bill Walton was the only guy that smoked a
that's.
joint
I think that's the
come to a
biggest
game.
reason why he's 40 for me. Like if he
Yeah.
had his numbers a little better.
Like if you average like
Maybe a
21 a
little higher.
game and like
Yeah.
be more
Yeah.
insane
It's
rather
like,
than
it's
18.
like 16 and 11. And his career's like 10 and it's weird. Weird career. But I have him up there.
All right, I'll jump to
Move
40
on.
to 40 to 36 now. 40 Chris Paul, 39 Clyde Drexler, 38 Kevin McHale, 37 Patrick Ewing, and 36 Joe Dumars.
That's funny. 40, I have Bill Walton. I already said that. 39, I have George Gervin. Iceman George.
Oh, I did not even have George Gervin on this list.
38, I have Chris Paul. 37, I have Patrick Ewing.
Oh,
And
perfect.
36, I have Jason Kidd.
Okay.
J. Kidd.
Jason
Yeah, Patrick
Kidd.
Ewing, I laughed. I
That's
was
where-
doing the center, so I was ranking like the centers and like.
That's
in this
what I
list,
was
so
doing that
he's the
too.
eighth
I'm like-
best center I have.
So you think Patrick Ewing's better than George Mikan?
Yes.
You're insane.
Take 50s.
You're insane. It's George Mikan.
Patrick Ewing is the best, one of the top 5 best shooting center of all time.
If you put him in today's NBA, he was practice threes. Like, he was practicing the worst shot of basketball, I don't know why. 20 feet away, deep mids, and he was drilling them. He would shoot threes today, and he would be lights out.
Who would you player comp him to today's NBA?
Karl-Anthony Towns with better defense.
Dang.
That's who he is.
Okay. And who'd you have at 36?
I have J. Kidd. I think, 2 finals appearances. I don't know who was in the East. I know it wasn't that good.
It wasn't.
It's
It
pretty much
wasn't.
just AI.
It was AI and Vince Carter.
AI, Vince Carter, and
Who were the fuck the
That's
Hornets
it.
had?
yeah,
Alonzo Mourning.
Paul Pearson or somewhere. Yeah, so it's pretty much. And Todd Lemon won a championship.
Yeah.
Big part of that championship too. I think he was starting point guard. I'm not mistaken.
I think he did start, and then Terry would come off the bench.
Terry
for
would
Jason
come back,
Kidd.
but they'll play
Yeah.
even minutes.
Yeah.
It wasn't like. So yeah, should we move
All
on.
right. Yeah, I'll go 35, 31.
This is interesting. Now this is
This
where
is
I
where-
have,
this is where it
there's
gets
so much
interesting.
erase marks, dude. At this next 70, there's so many erase marks.
So 35, I have Gary Payton.
Oh shit.
34, I have Steve Nash.
Wow.
33, I have John Havlicek.
Okay,
32, I have Bob Pettit. And 31, I have Reggie Miller.
Oh, Reggie Miller.
Reggie
above
Miller
Steve
led his.
Nash, two-time MVP.
Yeah.
That's one I'm going to argue with, Jake.
James Harden is not worse than Reggie Miller.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Reggie
No,
Miller.
he's not. Reggie
Jared,
Miller
Reggie,
might
Jared,
be
Jared,
the
Jared.
most overrated player in history.
No, he's
We'll
not.
talk
Reggie
about
Miller
that.
went one-on-one with
Talk
Michael
about another
Jordan and
episode.
almost won. He almost won. He went
Dude,
one-on-one
that
with
team
Michael
was great.
Jordan.
He wasn't great. He averaged like
Who
17
else was
points,
on that
16
team
points.
besides Mark Jackson?
Jalen Rose?
Oh wow.
Rick
got,
Smits?
Got an 80-piece dunked on his head.
Dude, oh my.
Jake, these guys were solid players, dude.
They were role players
That
though.
was a
It was
solid
Reggie's team.
That team, if they stayed together in '99, they would have won.
It was Reggie's team.
Reggie states that he thought they had a better all-around team than the Bulls.
I think Reggie Miller is.
It was more of a team system than just like, okay, Reggie.
But I
here.
think Reggie
Like
Miller
James Harden.
is.
James Harden with the Rocket? Dude, James Harden here. Grab it and go.
You haven't even said James Harden yet. So you think James Harden is either you think James Harden's a top 35 player in NBA history? You're insane.
No.
You're insane, Jared.
Okay, let me get my thing down.
Okay,
right?
go. Okay.
35, John Havlicek. 34, James Harden.
Oh my God.
33, Walt Frazier, where he should be. 32, Bob Pettit. We have the same. 31, Steve Nash.
Okay.
So it's the same, just Reggie Miller. Dude, Steve Nash is better than Reggie Miller. I'm sorry. 2-time MVP. Got closer to the finals. Or no, he didn't get closer, but...
Jared, we'll agree to disagree.
Okay. All right.
I'm right. You're wrong.
All right.
All right. 30 to 26. I got 30, Jason Kidd. 29, George Mikan.
Oh, shit.
28, Allen Iverson. 27, Scottie Pippen. And 26, Karl Malone.
That is outrageous to me that you think Scottie Pippen is better than Kawhi Leonard.
I absolutely do think Scottie Pippen is better than Kawhi Leonard. You haven't even said Kawhi Leonard yet. How high is this dude? What is... Jared.
Kawhi Leonard, 2-time NBA champion, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. When did Scottie Pippen win Defensive Player of the Year? Let me know.
It was unlocked by Dikembe. What are you going to do? What are you talking about?
Okay, exactly. You don't have to Dikembe in the list. If Scottie
Fuck
Pippen was
him.
greater,
He's
if Scottie Pippen was greater, Jake, come on, dude. We're in a podcast. People are hear this though. You're offensive people.
Dude, I'm going to make Dikembe Mutombo cry.
Dude, if Scottie Pippen was better than Dikembe, he would have won those Defensive Player of the Years.
But he was...
And Gary Payton.
But
Gary
to
Payton
where...
got one.
But Jared, to where Dikembe Mutombo's game was built around defense, Scottie was built as an overall player. He just happened to have tremendous defensive state.
Because MJ had the offense.
Yeah, but you never backed away from Scottie's offense.
I'm saying Scottie's great. He's right now coming up. I'm gonna say mine. 30, John Stockton. I got.
Okay.
29, Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
28, Allen Iverson. I think we got the same.
Exact same.
27, Kawhi Leonard.
Jesus.
And 26, Rick Barry.
Whoa! Rick Barry slotting in at 26.
Dude, one of the best scorers ahead of his time.
I mean, absolutely. He shot the deep
Absolute
ball when no
shooter.
one else did. Did they even have
I
the
think he was
three-point?
ahead of
I gotta
his
go to
time.
Basketball Reference. Did they even?
I don't think he did. He was in the 70s. I don't think they did.
Hold on, I gotta see this. When did Rick Barry retire?
Dude, but I just think Kawhi Leonard, two-time champ, leading his team, sole best player on his team with the Raptors, and he wins a championship. Like, come on, dude. And you can't tell me his Eastern Conference was easier than Jordan's. Or whatever that Eastern Conference was back then, the Knicks and all them. I'm just saying, dude. What do you feel about that, Jake?
What was the question? I'm looking at Rick Barry stats.
Kawhi Leonard or Scottie Pippen, dude?
No, I'd say no, not at all. Scottie Pippen had one of the most the East in the '90s. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so put Kawhi Leonard with Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Come on.
I think
You're
he'd
not
fill.
better?
I think he'd fill the exact same slot as Scottie. I think he'd do the exact same thing Scottie Pippen's doing. I think he'd play obviously better perimeter defense. But I don't think he'd be doing anything else quite different. I think Scottie's a better
You'll see in
scorer
a
than
couple
Kawhi.
years. Kawhi Leonard will win
Hey Jared, in
more
a couple of years
championships.
we'll come back to this podcast and do this list over again.
No, I'm just saying, dude. He's just a better player.
Okay.
And if you don't see it right now, you see it right now. I don't know why you're not just
I just
admitting
don't.
it.
He just took a year off and came back and won a championship.
And won a championship. Oh, wow.
And people
That's-
claim him that he's the greatest thing in the planet.
No, he's the 27th greatest thing on my list. 25, we're just going to move on because you're taking forever to Rick Barry. 25, I have Elgin Baylor. 24, Moses Malone.
Okay. Okay.
Very underrated.
Okay, well, Jared.
Another podcast will speak about it.
Okay.
Underrated and overrated players of all time. But I think Moses Malone is definitely there. 23, Charles Barkley.
Okay.
22, Karl Malone.
Okay.
And 21, D Wade. We were getting there.
All right, Jared, this is where me and you think alike, because I have 25 Moses Malone. And 24 Elgin Baylor.
Jake, let's debate about that. What the fuck, man?
What?
Elgin Baylor did not win a
First of all,
championship.
Jared, what the
And
fuck
he
are
had
you
greater
doing?
teams.
Jared, what
Moses
the fuck?
Malone won a championship.
Jared, what the fuck are you thinking? Putting Karl Malone above Moses Malone?
Karl Malone is the third greatest scorer in history.
He had John Stockton at point guard.
Oh my.
Who's
Karl
Moses?
Malone is the
Hey,
better. Karl
who was
Malone is
Moses
always the better
Malone?
player on that team.
Who was
won
Moses-
MVP? Who won MVP?
Calm down,
Who won
kids. Calm
MVP?
down, kids.
Hey, mediator. Yeah, mediator. You're supposed to jump in.
Hey,
Hey, hey, hey.
Jared,
Jacob,
Who-
say your argument. Jacob,
Jared,
Jacob, go.
who was Moses Malone's point guard?
Dude, they had a stacked team in with the Sixers. They had Dr. J, didn't they?
It was just them two, and like World Be
Oh
Free.
my, just them two.
And
I
Henry
even
Bibby.
said him late. He's in my top 20 of all time.
Well, Jared, if I can get
Who did Karl
hey,
Malone play
hey,
that was top 20 all time?
who did he play with, or who did he play?
Who did he play with? Oh, he played
Well,
MJ. First
well,
of all,
Jared,
greatest
if you
of all
wouldn't
time.
mind me saying, my 23rd best player, his name is John Stockton. So let's end that debate right there.
Who do you think's better, Karl Malone or John Stockton? You
John
think John
Stockton.
Stockton's better.
I
He
think
never
John
won
Stockton's-
MVP. Why did Karl Malone win MVP then?
Jared, if John Stockton played when Steve Nash won the MVP, John Stockton would have 4 MVPs. That's right,
Jake.
Jared. That's right, Jared.
No, dude, I just don't agree. When you win MVP, that clearly states you're the best player. I don't know. That's just, I don't.
All
I
right,
might be crazy.
22, I had Kevin Garnett. And then 21, I had Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
And you underrated Chuck. Don't disrespect Charles Barkley.
Jake, I mean, he's good. He just wasn't. I mean, what do you do?
He won an MVP. He lost to Michael Jordan, like everyone else
I
did.
know.
in the
So did
90s.
Karl Malone, and you're underrated. Underrated Karl Malone.
No, fuck Karl Malone. Charles Barkley's better than Karl Malone.
Been to the finals twice.
Well,
Third greatest scorer in history.
carried on the back of Jeff Horn's second John Stockton.
Oh my god. Let's get it
Jared,
going
if
before
Karl
we
Malone
lose
didn't
it.
miss those 2 free throws, he might have a ring.
Get it going before I fucking scream.
All right.
So we're at 20?
Yeah,
Jake,
we're
you
at
go
20.
20.
I go 20. All right, 20, Charles Barkley. 19, Dr. J. 18, Steph Curry.
Ooh.
17, Oscar Robertson. And
Ooh.
16, Kevin Durant.
Okay. Okay, so 20 I have KG.
Okay.
I think I moved them up a few steps after that great performance in Uncut Gems. Made me like him
I've
a little bit
never
more.
seen it.
Great movie. 19 Dirk.
Oh,
Uh,
dang.
18 Dr. J.
Okay.
17 The Admiral, David Robinson.
Oh, damn.
And 16 Katie.
Okay. We got
Oh,
Katie the same.
wait, take you're damning me, man. You're Ron Simmons me right now.
Okay,
What's
so
happening?
you mixed up a lot of my high teens with the low teens. I think I did that for you too.
I think Dirk and Admiral got you off guard.
Okay, yeah. Okay, because they're back to back.
What's so good about Admiral? Look him up on Basketball Reference.
Hey,
Why do you?
Jared,
Come on, right now.
he's great. Just a scoring champion, beat Shaq when it mattered. Had a beef with Shaq. Just a nice
yeah,
guy.
and didn't Shaq kill him?
No. David won that beef.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because
Played
David.
13 years. I think he was the oldest rookie to ever come out.
Yeah, because he had to go to the Navy.
Yeah. So 2-time champ, 10-time All-NBA, MVP. I mean, no, he's good. I just think these stats, I'm looking at them right now, I'm being...
Well, who else was on the Spurs?
Tim Duncan.
Oh, wow. When he was fucking
Greatest
38.
power forward of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
38.
obviously. How old was David Robinson when
Tim
got
Duncan
on?
came in in 97.
Yeah, Tim came in '97. How old was David Robinson?
He won in 99 and 2003, so he didn't win anything until Tim Duncan came there.
Well, yeah. How are you gonna get through the West with just David
Exactly,
Robinson?
that's what I'm saying. You're saying who's on his team.
You had to run into teams of duos.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's not good enough to be a superstar. He was just a second guy.
I like how we're arguing over a top 20 player of all time.
Jay, he's just a second guy, and my second guys they got to be top 15. All top 15 guys are number ones.
Yeah.
Number ones that can win championships.
Uh,
I can't have a top 15
yeah. I guess
guy
when you
be
bring
a
that up,
second.
I was
fiddle.
yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't really switch David Robinson with any one of my low teens. I guess Steph Curry, but like, no. So I'll just jump from my 15 to 11. So 15.
Wait, what happened?
So I'll explain right now. 15, I have Jerry West.
A good argument by me.
14, I have Isaiah Thomas. 13, I have Dirk Nowitzki. 12, I have David Robinson. And 11, I have Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I should put Dirk up more, probably in front of Dave Robinson, like around 17. Move Admiral back down to like 19.
Uh-huh.
But for 15, I got Jerry West, same.
Yeah.
14, I got Steph Curry.
Okay.
13, I got Oscar Robinson. 12, I got Isaiah Thomas.
Damn, 3 point guards.
Yeah, dude, point guards were really like heavy. They come in bunches. And 11, I got Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, okay. I think it's pretty safe to say Hakeem Olajuwon isn't good enough to be top 10, but was good enough to be the next player.
Hakeem Olajuwon, it's weird, man, because like you never hear of his career except for those 2 years. I don't even know how many times he made playoffs.
Well,
or
Jared,
how
how
far he
often do you
went.
hear of the original Twin Towers with Ralph Sampson?
Yeah, Ralph Sampson, no one knows.
And he brought his third year in the league. He brought the Rockets to the finals and lost to Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You never hear about.
So
Hakeem
he's definitely
Olajuwon.
a great player.
Yeah.
It's close with him and Kobe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's...
Uh-oh, spoilers. All right, I'll jump to my
Dude,
top
is
10.
that a hot take, Kobe at 10?
No, because you know why, Jared?
We should
He's
go
my
one
number.
by one from here now. Let's
Okay,
go
one by one. Number 10. I have Kobe Bryant.
I have Kobe Bryant. Is that a hot take, Jake? Let's talk about it.
I don't.
People think he's like the third greatest.
He's
or greater than, like,
one of the
LeBron.
greatest. I'd say he's the third greatest scorer ever. But
Yeah, I think people interpret his game.
they interpret his game as being so great. Granted, yeah, his game was tremendous, but he didn't have the assist numbers that others would have. And
He did struggle when Shaq first left him.
yeah, he struggled for
Like, his numbers were
first
good,
struggle.
but it was like
struggled for
Russell
like 5
Westbrook type
years.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like even
He didn't-
Russell Westbrook made playoffs after
he
KD left.
didn't catch his footing for 3 years,
Yeah,
and that was 3 years of
It
his
was
prime.
just-
He could have won at least 2 more MVPs if he learned how to.
and he needed Phil Jackson. Let's
Yeah,
talk about that.
needed the triangle.
Yep. Yeah, but I also have him at 10.
Yeah,
Let's go to 9.
9. I have Tim Duncan.
Wow.
I have Tim Duncan at 9.
9?
I have the best power
What
forward
in
of all
the
time at number 9.
Fuck. At 9. Power forward's a very rare position
It is.
on this list.
So, Jared, I'd say
It comes in heavy in the teens and 20s, but then just drop nowhere else.
yeah. Yeah.
So why is that? Like,
I mean, just the names ahead of him. I think I'd rather have the names ahead of him than him. I mean, it's just
really?
like if you took out the 8 guys ahead of him,
Timmy was
Tim
a
Duncan.
huge system player. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
absolutely, absolutely. But like, I'm saying, if you think about 1 through 8, it's like, yeah, I'd obviously have those guys more than Tim Duncan. But
So
if those guys were washed out of the face of NBA history, would Tim Duncan be the greatest player in NBA history? It's like, I
Jake,
don't know. Yeah, what's up?
switch Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett's teams in their career.
Oh
Is
God.
Kevin Garnett a greatest power forward of all time?
No,
Him and David Robinson?
no,
No?
no.
He didn't get the stats like
Kevin
Tim?
Garnett. No, because Tim was more than
The most unselfish player.
absolutely the most unselfish player ever. Where Kevin Garnett was, I wouldn't doubt he was unselfish at moments, but
I think Tim's intangibles put him up on this list more
he
than...
didn't give a damn if he had to shoot the
Yeah.
ball or not.
He was like one of the greatest leaders. And
Alright,
was actually had one of the best MVP years.
Yeah. People forget Tim Duncan won MVP.
Yeah. Number 9, I have Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Will at 9.
Dude, I look at everyone above him, and I'm like, they either beat him,
I mean, with these
or
guys,
it's like I just I can't. I
between
don't want anybody else.
between 4 and 8 for me, these guys are so interchangeable. Except probably one guy. I'd
You
say.
can change 7 through 9. Like I
For
don't
you?
be mad. Even 10, even Kobe. Yeah, you can switch them around. To me at 9, I don't really matter. That's fine. But Wilt, I just look at everyone else. I'm like, dude, I'd rather have him on my team. Their peak, I'd rather have it. And Wilt,
Yeah.
need Jerry.
Well, he didn't. No, he didn't need Jerry. He didn't get past fucking Bill Russell.
That's true. But
Alright.
Wilt, I mean, he is everything great. Greatest athlete of all time.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Behind Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
For 8, I have Shaq. I have Shaq at number 8, dude. I know he's probably 5 on your list. If I had to guess, Shaq is 5.
Oh my god.
But I'm just saying, like, these guys are interchangeable with the exception of number 5, I believe. 4 through 8 are all interchangeable except 5.
I know who you have because we have the same guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm looking at the guys that you put above Shaq.
Yeah,
One of them's no doubter. Shaq is greater than.
and it's Will, I'm assuming.
Well, yes.
Okay.
I just think it's hard 'cause his career wasn't like
If Shaq gave more of a
As great
damn,
as it
he'd be
could've
like a
been.
9-time champion.
yeah, but his peak. You got to look at his peak. Like no one can stop him.
Like, Shaq gave a damn for those 3 years, and the third one, Kobe had to
Yeah, like
carry his ass
literally
through.
no one in history can stop him. You think he's the only player that can say that? Like at my peak, no one can stop me because his size and strength.
Maybe.
Maybe Wilt.
Maybe Will, yeah. I feel like those
That'll be a
two.
nice one.
Those two are the
And
most dominant
but
players.
Kareem's just so slim.
Kareem was such a... Kareem didn't play like a big man. Kareem just
Yeah,
played the
Kareem was
post.
so slim and finesse, and Shaq would just fucking put his shoulder in. If it was played like 2000s rules, not now, obviously.
Chris Dudley, your ass.
They played the rules. Yeah. But 8, who'd you say you had 8? Shaq?
I had Shaq at 8. Who's your 8?
I had Bill Russell at 8.
You
right above
okay,
Wilt,
okay.
which I had to. Fun
Yeah.
fact, or not fun fact, but I put Wilt 8 and Doe 9, but I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
It makes no
like-
sense.
Yeah, that's like contradicting yourself if I had to put him. But that's why I don't really care who you put. I can see
Okay.
why, because Will had better stats.
Yeah. For 7,
got 7?
Jared, 7, I have LeBron
Wilt.
James. Yeah, here we're in scary categories now.
You did 7.
I put him
was
at
gonna put
7.
but I'm like, dude, fuck that. Like, that's probably
No,
too
Jared,
mean.
it's not too mean. It's where he is in history.
7. Why do you explain it?
Well, I mean, the guys ahead of him. Like for me, just the guys ahead of him were just better leaders. They were less eye guys. They had a better team around them because they were better leaders to make the team better. As to where if LeBron's the best player on the team, it doesn't matter how good everyone else is.
Yeah.
Like I
Will
think of
kind of was like that too, though.
like the last 2 years of the Cavs, for LeBron when he made those 2 finals, when Kyrie won it out, you could obviously tell, and LeBron's like, Kyrie's gonna take less shots, I'll take more shots, and
Yeah.
just stuff like that. He wasn't trying to make Kyrie,
No, he's definitely selfish.
a better player in terms like that. But
It's like But can you say this, Jake? He's the greatest at having a normal cast around him and taking him
Yeah,
like
absolutely. Yeah,
as far as they can. I think that's what puts him up so much. Like, but no, that fits his system perfectly because he gets the ball all the time.
When
He
he's
can do
the best
whatever he wants. I'm a pass or I'm a score. I can do whatever I want.
That's
But when
why-
he has to fit with the team and with superstars, he can't do it because he can't do whatever he wants. He has to
Yeah.
actually like fit in a
that like
system.
this year in real life, he's fitting in so well because he is taking a backseat to scoring all the time.
Yeah.
Granted, he
And
does
he's
score
like,
all the
okay, I'm
time,
literally just
but
gonna pass.
yeah. But he's like,
But
all
he
right,
wants it all.
it's like
He
this
wants finals
entire quarter,
MVP
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, but that's why he struggled early because like he was like, I don't know what to do when D-Wade has the ball, and they're playing zone, so he has to take jumpers, and he's not a good shooter.
He's not a good shooter.
Yeah.
I don't know
But
how he
I
makes so
see-
many threes.
That's why all the good teams just play zone, and he just fucking has to shoot. If he's on, but he's off. But at
All
7,
right.
I have Tim Duncan.
You've Tim at 7. Okay,
Tim at 7. I mean, 5-time champion. I don't know if he won Defensive Player of the Year. I think he did.
he might have.
But MVP, I think multiple, right? 2?
I think 1 or 2.
Something like that. Finals MVP, I know that for sure. That was crazy. One of the best finals of all time. But yeah, I think he just system does help him a little bit. I think I have him a little too high, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was debating him and Bill. I was gonna put Bill 7, but it's fine. Who do you got at 6?
At 6, I have Bill Russell.
Mm.
So, I mean, it's
It's
Bill
just it's
Russell. I
on
mean,
such a superior team than everyone
Yeah,
else.
absolutely.
With no free agency, so everyone just had to be
everyone,
stuck with the same
everyone was
team
just
every
stuck
year.
with Bill Russell.
So I mean, he had one of the most beneficial careers of all time.
Yeah.
Just miss you. But I mean, you can't agree. You can't argue with that. He handled fucking Wilt.
Yeah.
So.
He handled him to where not much people could handle him.
Yeah. 6, I got Larry Bird.
Okay.
One of, I think he's just underrated, dude. And if you were you do have him above LeBron.
Yeah, I do have him better than
It's
LeBron.
close, dude. It's probably the closest position from 1 to 2
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's the closest
in
position.
my list. Yeah, it's definitely the closest position. That's 1 to 2. They have the same amount of championships. The only thing I can argue for Larry is he had a better teams than LeBron
And he had tougher competition, I'd say.
and tougher competition. LeBron or Larry? Larry had to face Magic, dude.
I'm saying Larry had tougher competition.
Yeah, Larry did have tougher competition. But you can go either way with that. If you go by like physical basketball player eye test, Larry's a better shooter, better
Yeah.
rebounder,
Better leader.
better score,
Better
score.
passer in their primes.
Yeah, better score. Better passer. I'll give it to LeBron because he is leading the NBA in assists right now.
Right now, but I'm saying like in there.
Yeah, and defense. LeBron's just better at passing and defense, and passing's like can go either way. But he's just a superior athlete. That's it. But but Larry checks out all the
Yeah, I have Larry at 6, or not 6. I have Larry at 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, who you have at 6?
I had
Bill
Bill
said
Russell.
it.
Yeah.
5 got Shaq.
You have Shaq at 5.
Yeah, I think his peak's better than everyone else. That was like 10 to 6. So
Oh,
explanation I had.
Okay, and then 4, I have Will Chamberlain. I just thought of the dominance that
You
Will had.
you're a big Wilt guy.
I'm a big Will Chamberlain guy. I mean, granted, you can't see much of his games, but what you can see, he's just killing everyone on the
He's
court.
pretty much LeBron back then.
Yeah,
Just
he
someone
is.
getting the rebound, being more athletic than everyone else and bigger, and just ramming his shoulder through everyone and just dunking.
Yeah. Who's your
that's
4?
all he did.
I think you have.
4, I got LeBron.
Yeah. Okay, figured.
I think he is the greatest guy at getting a shit team to the finals.
Yeah.
You know, taking Eric Snow's and. all
Hey,
of them
Eric
to the
Snow
finals.
was a 6th man of the year one year with Allen Iverson.
He was. That was 5 years later. He went to LeBron.
Yeah, but he was past his prime.
Yeah, but I think he did win like 4 MVPs, right?
I think so.
Like 3 championships. That's pretty good. 3, I think we have this.
I have
same,
I have Kareem at 3.
Is it close? Kareem and Magic? 3
I
and 2?
think it's close between the top 3.
Top
Honestly,
3?
yeah, between the top 3, I think it's extremely close.
Jake, listen to this. I think it's close from my 6 Larry Bird to my 2 Magic Johnson than it is from Magic Johnson to Michael Jordan.
Oh man.
I
You
think
don't
it's
think-
closer to
So you think
whatever.
so on
I
the
think MJ's like 5 tiers above everyone else.
you honestly think, dude, it's Magic Johnson.
I know it's Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's firmly in second for me. We can just talk about it now. We know
Yeah,
who's
so
who.
1, 2, 3.
One
we
MJ,
have-
2 Magic,
one
3
MJ.
Kareem.
Yeah, our 1, 2, and 3 are the exact same.
But I think it's really not close when you look at MJ because he doesn't have a blemish.
Gambling.
He has Orlando. Okay. But like everything in the 80s was just his like he was.
He didn't have anyone. It was just him. Just young Michael.
Yeah, yeah. Like after that, you can't really say. Oh,
I mean, I think
he done
I think,
everything in a career. A 10-time scoring champion. Like that's crazy.
for me, I think the best players ever. It starts at honestly Tim, and it goes from which is number 9 for me, or I say it starts at Kobe. It starts at Kobe, which is 10, and 10 through 2 are so effing close. But then Michael
Yeah.
Jordan, just ahead of Bud.
Yeah,
I don't think Michael Jordan is greater than everyone else, like you're claiming. I mean, I think he's great and all, but like
but it's clear cut.
it's clear cut,
I
yeah.
think.
But I don't think it's like, oh, head and shoulders, yeah, no one could touch Michael ever. Like,
So look, you can go through everyone's things and say there's a blemish in their career. Kobe, the Pistons and falling out and all that.
yeah,
Will, he couldn't get past Bill. Bill, really, okay, Bill didn't have one. I'm not gonna lie, but
He
he
didn't-
played back then. That's
he
his
didn't have
blemish. Like, played.
competition.
Yeah, Timmy, he played in the system. Bird, he lost to Magic. Shaq, he fucking didn't fulfill his career. Or
Yeah.
me, LeBron, Dallas, and super teams and everything. Kareem, he missed his playoffs in the prime when he was on the Lakers. When
Yeah,
he
in the
first got to the
70s,
Lakers,
in the 70s.
he missed the playoffs in his prime. Yeah, when the 70s wasn't great competition, he could at least make the playoffs. Magic, losing the Celtics, Tragic Johnson, all that. MJ is just Orlando, but that's like he came back with the best team of all time.
Yeah,
So you can't really.
I mean,
That's my list.
for all the Michael Jordan clutch shots you see, you also see a Steve Kerr and you see a John Paxson.
Oh yeah.
But that's just because they weren't never close to a Game 7. That's not even a blemish. It's like, I mean,
No, dude, the East was actually harder to
Yeah.
go through for them than the
you go
West.
through
Like the
Ewing
finals.
and the Hardaway and Morning Heat.
It's like physical teams were like their kryptonite. They would give them problems.
I guess the only thing you could say as a blemish is the Pistons. The
Pistons.
year before they
Yeah.
won the finals against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, but then it's weird because you can't say is it a blemish when he kicks their ass after all of it and ends it.
No, I guess you can't because who was the top seed that year? What was that? That was 90, 89,
That was 90.
seed?
Dude, Pistons were like 1 seed or 2 seed. It was
Yeah.
close. I can't remember who because they swept them. Pistons were. Oh no, I think Chicago was home in Game 4.
I gotta see this. I gotta see who the standings were. So the top team
We should do that next.
The top team in the league were the Lakers at 63 wins. And then the next team was the Pistons.
Yeah.
So, okay,
you
so
can't really.
the Pistons and the Lakers were the 1 seed, and then the Bulls were the 3 seed in the East, behind the 76ers.
Yeah, so
Damn, Charles Barkley leading that team to the 2 seed. You serious?
I guess I did underrate him.
Yeah.
So that's it.
So, that's all. Dylan, you wanna...
You want to close it out?
I did not pay attention.
Okay, well... we gotta go through the list again for Dylan.
Oh, okay. You want to redo that?
No.
No.
It's like an
Close
hour.
Is
out.
that it?
Go.
That's all you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, next time we're gonna discuss. I mean, for now we're in basketball mode, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
because we were in
Next,
the middle
we're
of the
gonna do
basketball.
teams.
Yeah, we're gonna do top teams.
Top 10
like
teams.
yeah,
Top
we can do top 10
15
teams.
teams of all time.
We can do top 15 teams of all time, and then we can add like 10 best overrated or 10 most overrated and 10 most underrated players.
We'll think about it.
We'll figure
Just,
something out.
this is a sports channel. G Patrol, something new.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Me and
more
Jared talk about
content.
sports.
We'll try to stay on
Dylan-
top of it
Yeah, we'll try to
Well, yeah.
figure stuff
for
out.
quarantine.
Yeah, Catch the Sports podcast every Sunday. Every other. Sorry, I ruined that.
Except for
Every
this
other
week,
Sunday.
we're ruined
Not
this
this
week.
week.
It's coming up on a Monday.
This week,
This
for
weekend.
this episode, it's coming out Monday because things, and then this Sunday should be the
Normal
regular
podcast, regular
and then
podcast.
the next Sunday will be
Another
this
sports podcast. Yeah. So every other week it goes normal podcast, sports podcast. So
I don't know. We'll
all the
come up
nerds
with-
that watch the
we
channel
might,
come back every other week to just watch the normal one.
We might fill in something in the middle.
We
I
might,
don't know.
yeah, we can just film a gameplay or something if we ever get really bored.
All right, that'll be it.